Okay, hi, it's Dr. Johan. Welcome back to Module 3, Lesson 2, which is about dreams. Now, before we continue talking about dreams and having an enjoyable discussion about it, please, I'd like to just go back to exercise 1, which is the candle focusing. Please, I'd like you really not to move on to the next session, which is dreams, okay, for at least 4 to 5 days, if possible, even 7 days. I've found over the years that it takes approximately 5 to 7 days for you to actually get it right, for you to master being able to focus enough to hold that flame in your spiritual life. So please, rather than rushing this, rather stay where you are before you come over to dreams and spend at least 7 days on the candle focusing, because later on in this course, once you know you've mastered candle focusing, it will help open up other parts of the brain, which we will discuss. So from there, let's go on to dreams. Well, what is a dream, and when is a dream a real dream? Well, they say, all the psychoscientists and mental health practitioners, they all say that dreams is our daytime state, awake state, which we then bring into our sleep state at night. Okay, now if you remember me saying to you that the reptilian brain is our survival brain, so now we bring the reptilian brain into our sleep state, which of course, if you remember correctly, that I said to you, the reptilian brain does not go to sleep, it stays awake the whole time. So when we go into our sleep state, the reptilian brain is actually the major part of our dreams. So what's happening is we are replaying the day's events. But what happens when we start having visions in our dreams while we're sleeping? Because remember that our spiritual guides, our psychic mind doesn't go to sleep. Okay? So what happens is that during the day we're very busy. You may be at work, you may be at college, you may be looking after children, or you're at work. It doesn't really matter, but you're busy. Your spiritual guides cannot communicate with you because there's so much clutter going on in your mind. So of course what happens is they wait until you go to bed, till you retire for the evening. Then while you're sleeping, your guides will say, okay, we have a calm person, and they start communicating with you in your dreams. Now, lucid dreaming, it plays a very big part in the shamanic dream state. And lucid dreaming is at a point where once you get there, and you will, from this course, you will get there, where you can actually control what goes on in your dreams. I know this sounds totally unreasonable, but it's true. This is what shamans do. Whether you're a shaman in America, in Canada, shamans in Africa, we use this. We control our dreams, and we control the outcome of that dream as well. And that comes from the spiritual brain. So what actually happens with dreams is that as we enter into the dream state and we go into the lucid dream state, teach yourself to be able to, and you will do this through candle focusing and the other exercises, teach yourself to have a look around in your dream and actually realize and say, I'm having a dream. Let me see what's going on. Because remember, what's important in dreams is not what you think is the main focus, for example. And I'll give you one example of a dream that I had recently, and that was about a snake. Now, if you do any reading up on this, everybody tells you, oh, if you dream about a snake, it's bad news, it's negative, forgetting that the snake is really just part of the picture. What is happening around the snake? What is the scenery? Who else is there? Because let me tell you guys that is more important than seeing the snake. The snake is purely being used as a symbolic image so that you can relate to it, okay? But it's around the edges. Have a look. Learn to start looking around in your dream state. Have a look. Who's there? Do I recognize them? Do I know them? Did I maybe read about them recently? And that's when, once you can start doing that, you will then start having visions at night where you start seeing the future. And this is what the guides want. They want you to calm your mind down so they can start communicating with you, whether it be in pictures, symbols, it really doesn't matter. And I can also tell you now that the spiritual world uses animals a lot in dreams. This is a shamanic way. This is how it works. And in Africa, If a dream doesn't have an animal in it, it doesn't mean very much, because the animal will tell us who else is in this dream. So please understand that your dreams are very important. And once again, you can contact me and discuss these dreams with me via the Facebook page. So understand the dream state. That is very, very important, because as you go on this journey, you're going to open up this dream world, this beautiful dream state, and you can manipulate it to suit whatever it is that you want to see in the dream. You can actually end up teaching yourself how to wake up and say to yourself, that's not a real dream, that was a lot of rubbish, and go back to that dream once you fall asleep again. But this does take practice. And the brain, if you remember, I said the brain cannot tell the difference between logic and illogical information, so it will go where you want it to go. So enjoy your dreams, and I look forward to talking about science in the next lesson, and we'll take the dreams and the science and we'll put them together as one. So understand this journey of dreams and enjoy your dreams. They're not all terrible. They're all lessons we need to learn in this lifetime. And that's the way our guides, spiritual guides, our psychic brain, whether you will believe in the angels or the archangels, whether you believe in Buddha, this is the universal light for all, whether it be God or Jesus. But understand, this is how the spiritual world communicates with us. It is via our dreams, and we need to be able to access that part of the brain so we can learn to understand our dreams. Until next time, keep going, and I hope you're enjoying the course. Thank you.